This is Ben Davison. Subscribe to Stephen Icon.
So the reaching and the excuses are continuing by a very small minority of the Deontay Wilder fanboys. Quite where this particular story has come from, I have no idea, but clearly they're reaching. And Wilder does have a lot of real fans who just go, hey, listen, man, our boy got absolutely annihilated, but we still support him. And big up to each and every one of you who are true boxing fans. But the other ones who are coming out with this kind of rhetoric, you just need to let it go. You just need to look at the whole situation and go, listen, our boy got done so bad by Tyson Fury, there's a very good chance that Wilder may have got his wish, his dream of actually being pregnant. That's how bad Tyson Fury done him. All right? But the excuses are coming out with, it was the ring walk suit, the costume. It was too heavy for him. It drained his legs because he took like a long time to get to the ring. Rah. Mark Breland threw in the towel too early because he was pressured by Durrell, who is trained by Sugar Hill, who is the current trainer of Tyson Fury. So there's another conspiracy, and it goes on and on and on. But this latest one that seems to be flooding my comment section is about tampered gloves for Tyson Fury. Now, we know why they're coming up with this one, because these are people who quite clearly don't watch enough boxing, but they're trying to do something on this one just to validate why Deontay Wilder got his ass absolutely handed to him, because they don't realise that gloves in certain situations and certain pitches, gloves look distorted. That's what happens. These are small gloves, very, very thin gloves. Okay. Now, the fact is, the whole glove situation I'll explain to you in brief. So, Tyson Fury, he's in the change room, he's getting his hands wrapped. Much like Wilder is getting his hands wrapped. A member of the opposing team is in there overseeing it. And guess who was overseeing Tyson Fury's? JD's was overseeing it. JD's was in the room with Tyson Fury as he was getting his hands wrapped. And we know this. Look at the post-fight press conference where Deontay Wilder didn't turn up. But look at that one where JD's is sat with Shelley Finkel saying how Mark Breland shouldn't have thrown in the towel. And one of his analogies was he was in the changing room with Tyson Fury as Tyson Fury's getting his hands wrapped and the gloves put on. And there was a fight earlier on that where one of the guys was getting beat up so bad, somebody said, stop the fight. Tyson Fury turned around to one of his, he turned around to his team and shook his head like, don't you dare ever stop the fight with me. So JD's is telling you, he was in the room with Tyson Fury. Now, the hands are being wrapped, and the commissioning body for this particular fight, Nevada State Athletic Commission, who oversee the hand wrapping as well for both fighters, autograph the wraps, so therefore you can't tamper them. But otherwise, it will distort the writing, and then you can see something has been tampered with. Okay. The gloves are then given to both fighters, again, inspected and chosen by the Nevada State Athletic Commission for both fighters. The gloves then go on top of the wraps, and then around the wrist where the laces are, they are also wrapped and then autographed by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Oh, there's also a member of the WBC, as it was a title fight, in the changing room with both fighters as well. So there's no way that any kind of tampering could have happened in the changing room prior to the fight. When both fighters get to the ring, guess who checks the gloves? Kenny Bayless, the referee. It's standard protocol. He walks over to each fighter, he checks the gloves on both of them. He was happy with both sets of gloves. This is Kenny Bayless, the referee, who was overly biased towards Deontay Wilder in this fight. So if there's anything untoward with Tyson Fury's gloves, surely he would have picked up on that. Surely. But if that's not good enough for you still, after the fight, what happens? The gloves get taken off. They get handed to the Nevada State Athletic Commission and a member of the WBC to inspect them, along with the wraps and that as well. Which is why, usually when you see somebody cutting the wraps and that off, they get handed straight away to a member of the British Boxing Board of Control or whatever state that they're in. In this case, Nevada State Athletic Commission. So you can see that the gloves and the wraps were absolutely fine for both fighters. For both fighters. So please stop reaching. Stop it now. I know what they're doing. They're trying to prey on the weak so people can sleep easy at night knowing that their hero, their god, their guy just got done. And that's what happened. He just got done. Get over it. Get over it. Listen, if there was a legitimate excuse, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with conspiracy theories. I have no problem with that. But these are pathetic ones. They're pathetic. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.